Hey, welcome back. In this video, we're going to be dealing with the gradient formula coming up. So in the previous example, we saw that the gradient was measured by the vertical step divided by the horizontal step. So if we look at this example, line 1 has a vertical step of 6 units and a horizontal step of 3 units. Therefore, we would do 6 divided by 3 to give us a gradient of 2. However, it's not always convenient to do the vertical step divided by the horizontal step, since you need a graph in order to do that. So we're going to be looking at a couple of examples where we don't have to draw the graph. Instead, we can use the gradient formula to work out the gradient. Before we tackle an example, let's look at the gradient formula and how it works. So if I take a Cartesian plane, x and y, and I draw a line on it, now if I choose two vertical points on my straight line, y1 and y2, the difference between those 2 points will give me my vertical step. So y2 minus y1 will give me my vertical step. And then if I choose two corresponding x values, x1 and x2, the difference between those two values will give me my horizontal step. So therefore the equation y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 will give us the overall gradient of the straight line. Right, let's tackle an example then. Find the gradient of line AB which passes through the points A, 1, 3 and B, 4, minus 2. So we're not going to plot the graph, instead we're going to use the gradient formula. The first point A, 1, 3, has an x1 value of 1 and a y1 value of 3. Point B has coordinates 4, minus 2. So that's an x2 value of 4 and a y2 value of negative 2. Now we're going to substitute those values into the formula to find out the gradient of AB. So y2 minus y1, which is negative 2 minus 3, divided by x2 minus x1, which is 4 minus 1, which gives us negative 5 over 3. So therefore, the gradient of line AB is negative 5/3. Right, in the next set of questions, for each graph, find the gradient using the formula. So pause the video here and have a go yourself. Right, this is what I've got. I'll rush through it, but you can pause it at any point and check your answers. For graph A, it's 4/3. For graph B, the gradient is negative 5/6. And for graph C, the gradient is 0. If you got all the questions correct, well done, give yourself a pat on the back. And if you haven't, just double check, and I'll see you in the next one.